What up? Oh my gosh. Sounds like Waffles got his sights on a different car. Like, he discovered the Honda City was a thing, which is like this little itty-bitty little hatchback from... that was sold specifically in, like, Japan. And now he wants one. Like, he's been looking those up. apparently. Well, I mean, it's quirky. I mean, it was for the time, yes. But like, in general, well, so the back part kind of has like a cabrio kind of thing going on, so kind of a convertible type beat thing. But I mean, that's also not indicative of like most Honda Cities. So it's literally just like this small little K car from Japan.
Yeah, it just looks like a tiny Accord.
I don't know, certain people just, you know, get enamored with certain vehicles, like, for whatever reason. And it is JDM, so there's that kind of appeal on top of it as well. So in other words, like, oh, these weren't really sold here. I could stand out by having something that, you know, wasn't typically sold here, that kind of thing.
I've seen other cars.
Right.
If I saw this pass me on the road, I wouldn't think twice, you know? Like.
Right, of course. Probably because, like, it would blend in with pretty much other traffic. Like, you wouldn't think, like, huh, I've never seen one of these before, necessarily.
Like, I just sent you a picture, you know, like, it would, I mean, you would probably be able to tell, but, like, if you just sent me the picture and you asked me which one of these is that,
I am also mid-run at the moment, so I'll check that in a few. But yeah, no, I totally get it from, like, a car perspective. So, like, think about, like, a lot of the current, like, JDM models that are legal to import now. A lot of those are fucking stupidly expensive. Like, the Skyline GTRs, the Toyota Supras, well, we did get Toyota Supra, but, like, mainly, like, Skyline GTRs, those are fucking stupidly, like, prohibitively expensive. Like, you'd be shelling out Ferrari money to buy a 25-year-old plus Nissan. Versus, like, so that's how people are kind of going, well, if I can't have, like, the big major, you know, big-dicked, you know, super desirable JDM car, then maybe if I, you know, look towards, like, the smaller, you know, like, not quite as well-known ones, I'll still be able to stand out, but also it won't, you know, won't have to auction off my kidneys, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I mean, there's merit to it. There's a lot of neat cars that we didn't get in the States because, like, there wasn't really a market for them at the time. Yeah. Oh, taking a Rouge in this thing's harrowing. This is a Porsche 356, so this is the car that, the successor to this is the Porsche 911, but this car is, like, approaching 70 years old. It's also, engine swapped, because you can more freely do that in this game now. So, I don't remember what engine is in this thing, but it's definitely out of a more modern Porsche, so it's got a lot more power behind it than it's usually used to. Because otherwise this would be, like, chilling at about half the horsepower of, like, I don't know, just pick an Econo box, like a modern Econo box on the road. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. These vehicles from, like, the 50s and whatnot they're not really meant for that amount of power. And this is, like, severely detuned from what I originally had it at, too, to comply with, like, the regulations of this particular event. So this is rolling at about... I feel like the same sort of numbers you'd see out of like a modern Mustang or Camaro. The other thing too is it's also particularly light, which is really good for like, you know, speed and whatnot, but sometimes stability makes it a little twitchy. Anything new in Composer Land? Nothing new in Composer Land, or did you just step away? Yeah, I didn't hear you, unfortunately. Oops. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, that thing you were putting together for Derek. Right, of course. So besides that, like, what else are you working on? Or is it just kind of musical type stuff? Fair enough. Definitely have weeks like that too. It's just a matter of like, is the times you're, you know, spending not being productive, is it like at least kind of, you know, good for like rest or recreation, that kind of thing. Right.
I was talking with Cypress about this the other day, actually, because we were talking about programming. It was like, oh man, it's so hard to the way I look at it is I'm having a good time doing everything. So beating myself up and trying to if I'm doing that, then I'm truly wasting my time, right? If I'm trying to enjoy myself and I'm not, then I'm actually wasting my time.
Right, exactly.
Be allowing myself to enjoy myself, because then I'm not wasting my time. You know
Right.
what I mean? It's kind of like, it's this funny fallacy where, like, by beating yourself up, you think you're like, oh, I'm going to convince myself out of this, but then you don't, and then you end up not enjoying yourself, so then you wasted time. It's like, so it's like...
You're going to enjoy yourself, goddammit.
Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna try to, you at least should, you know? Like, if that's
right.
What you do, like,
mm-hmm. Yeah. It's crazy how our brains work sometimes.
Yeah, we try to convince ourselves of things, but, yeah, fallacies are crazy.